Hey guys, today's Wednesday, April the 12th of 2023, and I want to go over the energy, metals, and US dollar. So without any further delay, let's get into it. So this is pre-market for today, and I wanted to show you how strong crude is. I know there's a gap somewhere around here. So, they say that, sometimes it wants to go and fill it, and then it may continue and trap more bears, but keep an eye on 81.51. It's kind of hovering around there. If we could break that, then it's going to try to go higher. But the gap, they say it likes to get filled. So, you got to keep, that in mind also. There's a squeeze play on the 4 hour, and it looks like the pressure's to the upside. So let's see how we open up today and close. In regards to RBOB, pretty positive, 281. It's testing it from the upside, from the top. See if that holds. If it holds, it may continue going higher, but I believe there's a gap also here too. Can't remember, but I know there was a couple of gaps. Just kind of choppy in the mobile bands within the 4 hour. Nat gas, this is the baby right here. And you can see that few things. PPS buy signal right there. Mobile bands are green. Hikanashi candles are positive, and the trend is up. It's strong. The white candles. So that's what I like to see. Histogram is positive. See the 4 hour. We're kind of just chopping around here. Resistance at 225. Square of 9, 220, 224. But square 9 is 225, 218, and 211. You got to just keep an eye on those levels. And so far we're pretty good. Just kind of chopping around here. But so far, if this could continue, it's going to look promising for April. Even though it's kind of late, we're in the middle, but we'll see. Maybe it could push to May and then, trap some bulls and then go down. I don't know. We'll see. There's a seasonal trap, pattern, they call it, the seasonal trap, where normally it goes up in May, then it goes down. I mean, it goes up in April and then it goes down. Maybe they'll, push it till May and then push it down. So, we'll talk about that later. Heating oil, just kind of going sideways, not taking out 277, but nor breaching 250. Just kind of going sideways in a squeeze play pattern. And, may want to try to go up, but as of right now, it's not really doing anything. It's kind of getting a little weaker now in the 4 hour. Let's go to the metals. Metals are interesting because gold is holding that 1975 is holding. It's at 223 right now. And this is a high of 2078. I believe it's going to go and kiss that. It looks very positive, very strong. You can see the stair stepping, up and down, up and down, up and down, pushed lower, and now kind of pushing, now wants to test that 2049. So that, is looking good. I don't see anything negative here. Silver, a couple of levels, right now is testing that 25.48 and the support at 24.91. So if we could close above 25.50 around there, your next target will be anywhere between the 27 all the way to 27.49. That'll be your next target. If it could continue to push higher and hold 25.53. 4 hour looks great. The daily, actually, no, this is the weekly. I had to switch it because I needed to see what's up there as resistance, possible resistance. So this is the weekly up here, and this is all the daily. So I'm not even looking at the 4 hour just to kind of see it. And the daily, look how strong it looks. A little weakness here, but so far, price action is trending higher. Copper, still chopping at that 407, 408. Now it's at 399. The daily just in, chop mode right here. There's a squeeze play that it just entered this week, but it's just one red dot. And this one, it's just chop. It's a squeeze play, and then it goes up, and then it just kind of goes down. So nothing really there, just a lot of noise. And platinum looks like PPS buy signal. Last 2 weeks have been positive, and it's just grinding higher highs and higher lows, and that hasn't changed yet. Yeah, so it's probably the 1020. 1026, around 1022. I can see it probably going, if it's going to do this pattern, all the way to 1074. There's some resistance up there. There's pivots. And then ultimate 1117. In a squeeze play on the daily. Let's look at the palladium real quick. And this one, you can see that it's just been just chopped between 1503 all the way to 1333. Just kind of going inside. It kind of reminds you of natural gas. You see that it kind of looked like that. And then you got that white candle, and that's how it starts. And then it just starts, hopefully pushing higher. You can see the daily, it's in a squeeze play. So it's been in a squeeze play since March the 14th. So let's leave it there. Let's go to the dollar real quick, and then I could just end it up with natural gas. As you can see, we got this nice little drop. It was like a fake out, came right back up, popped, found resistance at 102.81, and now has pulled back. And now it's still stuck in this range right here, which it hasn't gone higher. Hasn't really taken out this one, which is 103. It's really 102 now. So now it's between 102 and this low of 101.41. And it's kind of smack in the middle right here on top of this range right here. So we got to see if we're going to take out 102.41 or pretty much that 101.92. So we got to wait and see how that's going to play out. But, my bias is that it's going to go lower, and I have a target of 98. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's close this. Let's look at some key levels to watch for natural gas. Today, this 219, that's the 50% from previous day. You can see that it's been oscillating back and forth there and finding it, support, bouncing, finding support, bouncing. As long as we could stay above 219, we're doing good. For whatever reason, if it wants to tank, there's support at 213, 212, and obviously, 211, square of 9. And this is the high of last week, which was a 219, so it's kind of oscillating there. And you can see that we hit 224 right here as resistance, and there's a target of 230. So if we could go sideways here, maybe Friday, statistically is positive. Friday's a positive day. It could probably push back and test maybe 224 all the way to 230. 230 is going to be major resistance. That's where the bears are going to be waiting for us. So they're letting us breathe a little bit. Once we get there, it's going to be tough nut to crack all the way to you can say 234, 235 to 230. That's going to be the bear zone. This is where they're going to wait for us and pounce. Yep, you can see 228, 224, which is this high right here, and the square of 9, 225. So we could get a close around there. You probably have like 5 points there to 230 where it's going to get rough. Let's go over here. What my time is, 8 minutes. I'm going to try to do this real quick. You can see that the hockey stick now has become more up. So that's good on the monthly. I like that. I've always said this is the area where you want to dip your toes. The Tom DeMark candle, the 13th weekly candle, looks like it's been working right there. The 13, you can see that this week has been positive. So that kind of lined up. MACD has been positive all the way since February. So it's just indicating, there's a turn coming. Just got to be, absorb the volatility, but eventually there's going to be some kind of turn. Once this turns negative like that, then it's a little harder to trend higher. MACD got choppy here. If you saw my last video, now we're positive. You can see the bears are been taking the volume. The last, what day was that? The 10th and the 11th, Monday and Tuesday, to the bulls. Let's see how today goes. PPS buy signal. You can see the 20. We're roughing it out there at the 220, the 20 SMA. And if you want to do moving average targets, the 240 is going to be a possible target, which is the 50 SMA. point of control all the way to like 252. And I think the last chart, because I'm already running on the time, I'm going to just show you right here. You can see real quickly. This is where the bears, not the bears, the support was. But if we look at the daily, let's go right here. You can see this is where the bears are going to be waiting for us. Anywhere between 234 to 230. This is a thing I use, anchored VWAP. If we could close above 235, that is very, very good. Chances are that we'll probably go to 255, which is the point of control. But this is where the bears are. They're all waiting for us right here. Once we get to that area, they're going to pounce. So just remember that. I put an anchored VWAP now from this low of Friday. And as long as we can stay above that, that's going to be positive too. That's it. I'm out of time. Good trading. Wish you success, love and peace, all that good stuff. And I'm focused. I'm going to see how far we could go. But once we get to 230, I'm going to time my stops a little bit because it could probably maybe push lower.